Welcome to another episode of Oh my god. This is why I brought water. I'm coughing all day. Anyways, welcome to an episode of Toilet Talk. I don't know why I do that. It really is bothering me. My hair is awful. Anyways, I want to talk about a previous experience that I had literally yesterday. I was going to do it then, but I was kind of meh. So, anyways, I'm going to tell a story. Don't ask why I'm doing this. This is a toilet that I'm sitting on, and I don't know why. Anyways, I'm going to be doing a video. Hooray! I already said that. I'm really like lol today. Anyways, so in the park, there were these really mean 3 girls. And I'll explain to you the whole thing from my perspective. So, first of all, when we went to the park, I didn't even talk to these girls. I was playing near the sprinklers. Oh, I have to mention, I was at McNeil Park in, well, New York, because I live in, well, New York, so why did I do this? New York, New York, New York! What am I doing today? New York, New York, New York. Oh, this video is going to be so long. Anyways, in the park, when I was walking, and they asked if I wanted to play with their water balloons. They were already filling up water balloons, tying them up, and they said that they were going to split it into teams. So there was a girl. There was 3 girls. One was at the swings at the time, playing on the swings at the time. And then there was another girl who was a little chubby, and had like a little swimsuit that was pink on, like a full body suit, so, you know, one-piece suit. And then, I'm so itchy today. Alright, then there was another girl who looked like the chubby girl, but just smaller scale size, so, and skinnier, so. Anyways, next, afterwards, they invited me to play, so I said, okay, because I was just playing with the sprinklers. I just thought, you know what, let's play anyways. This is where everything began. So, then we split into 2 teams. The 3 girls were in their own team, and then I was teamed up with 2 boys I never met before. Keep in mind, I never even met these people. I don't even know their names at all, and they don't know my names until they watch this video. They will know my name. And you know who you are. 3 little girls. So I was split onto the boys' team and 1 girl team, and there was the 3 girls' team, like I said right now. So the 2 teams, we were going to have water balloon fights, and we were all just tying up our balloons and stuff like that. However, we were splitting the balloons that the girls had. Now, I remember specifically that the girls said, let's be fair. The word fair is really important because they wanted to split up the water balloons so we both have equal, because what's a water balloon fight without any water balloons? What's the whole purpose? Then, this is where it gets interesting. Then afterwards, we ran out of water balloons, our team, because we didn't get barely any. Which is why I'm smart, and this is why I never learned to tie, is because every time I use a water balloon, I put it in for the water fountain, and I always refill it. So I just squirt it like a bazooka. Alright. I'm a weirdo. I'm so itchy. Go away. Hair. Go to the back. Go to the back. Go to the back. I'm sorry. I'm getting so distracted. So, next, when we ran out of water balloons, they were taking their water balloons and putting it into their water fountain station. There was 2 water fountains, one on this side, one on this side. So, naturally, since we had no water balloons and they were squirting water in everybody's faces, I decided that, we need water balloons, so why not use some of their water balloons? So I take a handful of their water balloons, and you want to know what this girl does? The girl across just came running over like a crazy woman. Came running over like a crazy woman, and you won't believe what she did. Oh, okay. So she runs to my hand and tries to grab it from my hand, like, why are you taking my water balloons? I'm like, because we need water balloons? I mean, that makes sense. And she's like, take your hands off it. That's mine. I'm like, okay. And then the three girls are swarming me. It's like, give it back. I'm like, we need water balloons. We're not having any water balloons, all right? We need them. And I had the water balloon where the water was. I had one that was filled and the other one's in my hands. So I was trying to keep them both in my hands, but they were all swarming me. So the girl, the one with the ponytail, the girl who was on the swing before, wanted to take that water balloon from me. And I was like, oh, hey, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. So I grab that water balloon, throw it in the chubby girl's face, and then it falls down. You see, my dad was watching the whole time, and I just want to pause right here, right now. Dad was watching the whole time, and he thought that she dropped them. No, I attempted to throw it in her face, and some did kind of go on her face. I attempted it, and half went true. I mean, half did do that, so my dad was watching everything, because he took me to the park. He was watching everything. From the first scenario. So then, my mouth says, why are you being so greedy? And then, an alarm goes up in their head saying, what? Did you just call me? And that's when they got mad. Really mad. Those three little girls got really mad at me and started grabbing every single water and throwing it in my face. And the girl who had a water gun sprayed it on my glasses. And you want to know what I said? Thanks for cleaning my glasses. Literally, that's what I said. I'm like, thanks for cleaning my glasses. I didn't do the thumbs up, but I said, thanks for cleaning my glasses. Water doesn't hurt me. And since it wasn't cold water, if it was cold water, that kind of would have been a different story, but it wasn't cold water. It was sort of like a hot, cold water, like medium water. So it wasn't really that painful and stuff. I mean, not painful, but cold. It wasn't that cold, so that really didn't bother me. That doesn't faze me. But my dad is different. And I don't want to pause right here again and say there's a big difference between me and my father and my mom. Not that they're male and female. Not that my mom is my mom and my dad is my dad. Sure. Yes. But another thing, there's a way that they handle problems. Let me use this metaphorically. So my mom would let you keep poking at her tree, but poke her tree one too many times and then she'll attack. But, however, for my dad, poke him once, he attacks. However, I was taking my mother's approach on this. Why? Because I really didn't care. I just took my mother's approach from it. I literally just took my mother's approach. But this is where mother's approach gets attacking, and this is where the dad side of me comes out like a vicious bear. So being a vicious bear that I am, when you poke my tree, I literally just got really mad when they went behind my shirt and poured water down my back. I was fine with that part, but when it reached my pants, that's where the koala bear became a pretty bear into a vicious attacking black bear. So I was getting a little frustrated at that point. This is where that started to make me mad. This is where I realized that these are little girls. I can take them. And don't pour water down my shirt. Ever. Don't pour water down my shirt. Alright? If we're playing with water balloons, don't pour it down my shirt. I don't care if you throw the water balloon on my back. Whatever. Don't pour water down my back. That actually did happen once. Pause again. I like to pause. I remember one time when we were in Disney World that I was kind of getting like dehydrated. And this place is hot, so I'm getting dehydrated. Can't live without water because I die. But, however, when that happened, I got really mad and snapped at my mother when she poured water down my back, to help me. And I went like this, and I didn't mean to, but I got mad. I'm sorry, Mom. I was young at the time. Don't pour water down my back, please. Just warn me first if you're gonna do that, because I don't like that. No, please don't. Anyways, let's do that again. So when they poured water down my back and I realized, hey, I got mad. So she had a water bottle in her hand. I'm not going to say who. I'm pretty sure it was a girl with a ponytail. I can't really remember which one of the girls it was. So the girl thought that pouring water down my shirt was a good thing. Not a good thing. Not a good thing at all. So I got mad and snapped. And I tried to knock it out of her hands. She said, "Don't put your hands on me." And I said, "I'm not putting my hands on you. I'm just knocking the water bottle out of your hand because I don't like it when you pour water down my shirt. Don't ever do that." And then, want to know what happens next? The girl starts swarming me again and pouring water all over me. This point, I don't even care anymore. Just pour the water down me. I don't not care. However, my dad, since he was there as well, did not like seeing 3 girls being swarmed and chased at me. So I walked to the opposite water fountain where my team was filling up the water balloons that they had. So I just went to pour the water balloons at my station. And my team was asking me what happened. And I said, they're being little greed balls, so just let them be little green balls. Greed balls, that's what I meant. Let them be little green sausages, little greedy sausages. I know greedy, alright? I'm greedy with food. I'm being serious. I am greedy with a lot of stuff. However, playing a game, I'm not that really greedy with, and I kind of like to play fair, so yeah. That's kind of why I didn't like that, in the end at least. So they were questioning me, why are you getting mad? And I'm like, well, they're being little gritty young children. And when they heard that, they're like, ah, what? So my dad, seeing everything, here's another thing. Pause again. When you see something, you're not experiencing it, and you don't know how that person feels about the situation. However, I was okay with my dad a little bit overreacting about thinking that I was upset that these girls were doing this, when in the end, I didn't even care. No, I don't care. Just throw water down my back. Wait, don't throw water down my back. But just throw water at me, but don't put it down my back, or else you will face the wrath of despair. So that's when my dad said, that's it, we're leaving. This is another thing about those 3 girls. There was that little chubby little girl who was 10 years old. You're like, wait, you're 11, Kayla. That's not old. That's literally 1 year younger than you. The other ones were like 8-year-olds. But that one was 10 years old. And I wasn't even afraid of her one bit because I was the tallest one there. So there was the chubby kid. There was another chubby kid, but he was on my team, so whatever. And then she kept saying, bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. And I'm like, I'm not deaf, I can hear you, you know. So I just said, bye-bye, I can hear you, you know. And that situation didn't make me upset. However, Dad made me upset. Why? I'm sorry I'm itchy. But, I'm sorry I'm itchy. But, the reason I was really upset is because my dad was overreacting. Now, we all have different reactions to things. As I said before, Mom's reaction is sort of like, you can poke my tree, but don't poke it one too many times, or I will attack. However, for Dad, one poke means I can attack you and rip your organs out. So, the approach that he did was call Mom at work and made her angry. Now, the point of view, you didn't know my point of view, Dad. You may have watched everything. You may have watched the scene unfold, but you don't know what I really said or what they said. or how I felt and how they felt. It's like watching a TV show. You watch the scene, but you don't know how they really feel. If he was put in that situation, that would make him very angry. But me being in that situation, it didn't make me angry. It just made me like, okay, until the point that they poured water down my back. Now that's different. But when they said bye, when we were walking home, Dad got angry at me because I didn't react the way that he would have reacted. That made me cry. And yes, I still cry. Yeah, we all do it. Don't act like you never cried before. We all cry at some point, and those girls didn't make me cry. I had no reaction out of them. But my dad being angry at me and yelling for me to pour water for them with my water bottle, that made me upset because Dad wants to do everything by force when I want to do everything wants to do that thing his force. But I want to be the person to talk it out. But if you don't want to be rational, then I will have to resort to force. And this is going to be a very long video. It's almost 20 minutes! That's probably one of my longest videos ever. Celebrate the time, come on! Celebrate! Anyways, as I was saying, that did make me a little mad. And Mom, hearing only his part of the story, got really mad at me. Well, not mad, but sort of upset that I didn't react the way that Dad reacted. And then I told Mom that I didn't want to react that way. I react my way, he reacts his way, and you react your way. We all react to so many different things that you don't know how they feel or how they want to say something. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe to become a true Katie fan, and show me some love in the comment section below, and you can also like that button and do whatever you want. I don't even care for this video. You can do whatever you want because I don't care anymore, like I said. Oh, and for those 3 girls there, bye-bye!